Vigilante Wilson here with the clip from my show. And if you like this clip, please check out the whole podcast, link in the description. It's time to get to the serious shit. Time to get to the demons. Here's one of the head demons herself. 30 years ago, maybe she would have made the waifu list, but who knows? There's a case out of the Eastern District of New York that's raising a lot of questions. A man named Douglass Mackey was arrested and charged for conspiring to spread disinformation to deprive individuals of the constitutional right to vote. This shit like this makes me fucking sick. This is an attack on free speech. Somebody literally is going to jail for posting a meme. That's the story that we're covering. Somebody is literally going to jail for, it says, man arrested for spreading disinfo by posting memes during the 2016 election. This story is fucking disgusting. Now, I am actually, of course. First off, hell, Eric K, the wrench king of all wrenches. And no, this guy posting me violating no laws. Listen, I'm somebody, because I'm going super conspiracy theory, who says that the election wasn't stolen, because in order to be stolen, it has to belong to more than one party. We actually have always been living under a single party system. Yes, I believe the Orange Man controlled opposition, but that's neither here nor there. Even as somebody who's not going to scream this election was stolen, even though I know there's improprieties with the voting, but again, it's all one scene. This is bullshit. And this is irony. This is why designed to deprive individuals of their constitutional right to vote. You mean what you motherfuckers did? Are you fucking kidding me? Mackey was a social media influencer who used the name Ricky Vaughn, and they accused him of spreading disinformation through memes on social media, such as suggesting a celebrity supported a candidate or posting a meme suggesting people could vote for Hillary Clinton by text. Avoid the line, vote for home. Remember, this is the 2016 election, so there was no one would have been confused thinking you could vote for text. I can actually understand that a little bit more. This election, all the craziness that fucking went on, but this is crazy. And of course, this is what this Seth Ducharme, because he's the piece of shit. Write him. I usually say don't attack. No, this motherfucker we need to write. We need to start doing that in general. I realize I'll talk about that hopefully later. I'm going to start writing the governor of my state for shit that, as far as COVID, because we had a fucking stupid curfew. I'm going to start writing the governor more. Weekly, multiple times a week. We have to start making, if we want political change, we have to be the change that we want to see, because there ain't nobody else helping us. We got to stop with the avatars, using Elon as an avatar for what we want, using any of these politicians. We have to start publicly being the change. I'm going to talk about this Robin Hood shit and all the bullshit with it, but at its core is the people themselves taking matters into their own hands legally, by the way. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. What's happening with Robin Hood is legal. We'll get there when we get there. But we need to lobby this Seth Ducharme piece of shit, who's just a fucking clout-chasing piece of shit, as he tries to destroy free speech. This guy is Seth Ducharme, and anyone who's involved as far as his attorney office, these motherfuckers ought to be ashamed of themselves. I always wonder, how does it feel to be one of the evil motherfuckers to willingly know you are potentially destroying the country's right to free speech? Because that's the type of precedent a case like this could set. And these pieces of shit are cool with it. It is not illegal behavior. That's an editor's note. And it does not contribute to the erosion of the public trust in our electoral process. Pieces of shit like you, William Sweeney, and Seth Ducharme. He's the assistant director of the FBI. What are these pieces of shit? You disrupt the election process. You motherfuckers could have fucking enforced the audit. But you didn't. You could have enforced motherfucker poll watchers to be able to watch as votes were counted, but you didn't. You're pieces of shit. That's why you don't back the blue, because they never back you. Because the FBI, yes, they are the blue. Don't back them. They don't give a fuck about you. None of these motherfuckers did. Let's go into the article, because at one point I do want to get into is this thought. Christina Wong did the exact same thing. The exact same thing. There was other users. Penelope Spire, Robin Land, Hurton Marius did the exact same thing. It's okay for this bitch to do this shit. Hey, Trump supporters, skip poll lines at election 2016 and text in your vote, or vote tomorrow on Super Wednesday. It's okay for this demon to do it. Yeah, she's not in danger for the FBI because Democrat. We're in North Korea already. Because if you don't vote for if you're a part of a certain party, the laws are fucking different. The laws are different, and we have to impact it ourselves. And I've heard other people talk about oh, well, maybe political speech should be a protected class. No. You do not want to open up that can of worms by making the state more involved with the shit than they are. Because then you won't be able to get rid of a leftist who's ruining your company. If you open up that can of worms by making political beliefs a protected thing under the hate speech and discrimination laws. Because then the leftists can ruin your company with wokeness, you would have no recourse. So that's got to always think about the other side of the coin. That's the garbage they do in Europe. Yeah, I've heard about this crazy shit in Europe. If you still think we're the land of the free, you're fooling yourself. Agree, and that's why we have to take a more active role. If nothing else, to let these motherfuckers know we don't like them. Shit, a short squeeze is a legit strategy. What's criminal is platforms shutting down the trade to protect the hedge funds. We will get into that because there are links to our lovely state-sponsored, one-party North Korean CCP government. So we will get into that. Taxation is indeed theft, especially when they're doing so much to destroy small businesses. Literally, this party that's running things sponsored the destruction of small business through this Ponzi scheme / criminal organization known as Black Lives Matter. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about politics, but these motherfuckers pull me back every time. But the same party that's doing that is the same party that's going to raise taxes just to pay for a bunch of shit that doesn't matter. Basically, leftists are allowed to post whatever the fuck they want, but we're not. And I'm sick. And I said, I'm not on the right. I'm in the libertarian space, but I'm done with the right-left paradigm anyways. This is unconstitutional. This is a destruction of free speech. This shit should not be tried. And here's the dangerous thing about this. We all know about this. What happens when they start getting random people we don't know about? What happens when vigilante disappears? Because I've done something for election fraud. Because if this is election fraud, surely I've done something. What happens when I'm just gone? Not yeeted, just disappeared. Because I get arrested for something like this, and you don't hear anything. Or other guys who are small creators, they get arrested for something like this, and you don't hear anything. What happens then? We are in North Korea. We are in China. We are in CCP China. You can be taken away for wrong thing.